Hi Taurus, welcome to your 27th to the 4th of November 2023. So if you want a private reading, it is in the iDot. There is a seasonal sale, so it is a good time to get a reading because there's lots of great deals. If you want to book a face-to-face, you can. There's tarot coaching, everything is available, iDot or below. You can also support these videos in the link below. Like the video, comment, by your friends and family a reading as well. Okay, so let's take a look. So some of you have got an air sign coming up, so the King of Swords, but you could be dealing with a masculine who is acting detached. This could also be someone who wants to talk, but the King of Swords can be someone who's quite detached, okay? So let's see what's coming up. I feel like for the Taurus woman, you've got a couple of people who've got their eye on you. So we do have the Emperor, we do have the King of Swords. So I feel like for you, you've got a couple of people who've got their eye on you. Okay? Just make good choices, right? For the Taurus man, you're coming up reversed. Okay? What are we seeing for Taurus? The week of the 27th to the 4th of December. 8 of Pentacles. You might be overworking yourself. I feel like some of you right now, you're kind of worried about money. Okay? Obviously, if you're in the UK, it could be like tax season or just because of the rising costs and, you know, businesses are under a lot of pressure. So, yeah, some of you could be worried about money. And then you've got the Emperor and the King of Swords. Okay. So, let's see what's coming up here. What are we seeing for Taurus this week, please? Some of your love is not coming in, Taurus, because your head is too much down in your work. For the Taurus man, you're coming up reverse because I think you've got men around you who are observing you and putting you under pressure. But I think the message here is to just put your head down and do the work. You might have like the top manager, you might have management in general, but you're being told to just focus on what you're there to do, which is your work. Okay? 10 of Cups. So for the Taurus woman, I feel like you're dealing with the Gemini, definitely. For the Taurus woman, what you've got to be careful of is trying to force something into a connection when there's actually a better connection there. 2 of Cups. The cards that are coming up for you are so powerful. Like, I really feel like for some of you Tauruses, actually, you're in a really, really good place. So I feel like the message here is you've got a strong relationship, you're building your coin, you're building your future. So I really love the playlist for this week for a lot of signs because I think things are turning around. You know, I think people are getting to a point where they're just tired of living hand to mouth, right? They really want to build security. They're tired of being unstable. This is wanting a loyal partner, a supportive partner, someone who works with you through the build. I get for established Taurus, it's a very good week. Like, it's a week of family and it's a week of friends and it's a week of just feeling work is going good. The family are really coming together. You and your partner might be on a good page. It's a really good read for people who've got, you know, good family and they've got an established marriage and an established job. For the other Tauruses, I feel like this is what you want. So I feel like now you're coming to a point where you're like, I want a partner who's with me in the build. I want someone who's a ride or die. Wheel of Fortune, and it's coming. The Hierophant, but it's on you. Because the Hierophant rules Taurus, yeah? So it is coming, but it's on you, right? Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is luck is on your side, timing is on your side. And often when we get the Wheel of Fortune upright, it means it's the right time. When we get the Wheel of Fortune reversed, there can be fate doesn't support the connection or fate is not supporting that particular goal at that time. But as it's coming up as upright, it means fate is actually supporting you. But the Hierophant is you've got to get yourself ready, you've got to be prepared. I feel like for the Taurus woman, you've got to be so careful because you could be missing out on a lasting connection because your head is too focused in your work, you're too much in your work right now. I feel like now is the time to go to like family unions, like meet up with family, meet up with friends, go out and socialise. Don't keep rejecting people because you could meet someone there. Maybe it's the Sag energy, because Sag energy is all about like, you want the sex, you want the intimacy, you want the fun, you want the adventure. It's also the archer. So Sagittarius is the arrows of love. So it can be really wanting love at this time, really wanting intimacy, really wanting passion, really wanting adventure and excitement. You know, having someone with you in the entrepreneurial game of what you want to build and all of this. But it's on you. I also feel like for the Taurus woman or the Taurus man, especially Taurus men who like other men, you've got to make good choices. You've got to make good choices, right? Because this can be, you know, if you keep making the wrong type of choice in a man, you're going to keep getting the same outcome. So the Hierophant is you being solid, you living from true core principles, okay? So this is about maturity, okay? Maturity is like where, say for example, you meet someone and that person wants kids, but you don't want kids, you don't waste your time with that person. Or you want kids and they don't want kids, you don't waste your time with that person. It could be meeting someone who you're ready for a deep lasting commitment, but this person isn't, so you don't waste your time in that connection. Because you know why you're putting your energy into wasting your time in that connection, that you're not going to be on the right page with the right another person. See, the youth waste time because they think they've got all the time in the world, but as we mature, we realise, we learn from our mistakes, we act more intelligently, we know our emotional patterns, we know our patterns, you know. So I feel like for some of you Tauruses, if you want this established life, like it really is about getting serious. Like the Hierophant is you, so it's being solid, right? It's like everything starts with you. But the good thing is that the Divine is saying that they support you. And you got the Wheel of Fortune, so Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter expansion, good luck. It is the time because it's coming up upright. And it's also the time because you can see it in the cards. You know, like, what more do you want? You know? So, you know, but this is also the Taurus woman, for the solid Taurus women not wanting to waste the time anymore. That you want a loyal partner or no partner. You know what they say, a powerful woman either needs to be alone or she needs to be with a powerful man. And that's it. So some of yous, you know, but some of yous might be doing that boss bitch where you're telling yourself, you know, I'm good alone, but really it's just more fear that you're doing it from. Like happiness is there if you want it, a solid relationship is there if you want it. I feel like for the Taurus woman who's an Empress, like this masculine will take the lead, you just need to work on your fears. Because I do think sometimes when women meet the one, they have a lot of fear. You know what they say, the hardest love is the love that works out when all the others didn't. So they have a lot of fear. You know, so the Hierophant could be what you need to do is get you right. Because by getting you right and doing work on yourself, I think some of you were deeply hurt in the past. So you might not, I haven't been well, you might not be trusting you know, this masculine that's coming in because you're so used to being rejected and hurt and men telling you certain things but then never delivering. But the kind of cards that are coming up, it's undeniable. Ten of Pentacles is a solid lasting union. The Emperor is someone who says what he means what he says. The Hierophant is you. For the Taurus women who've been doing the work, it's starting to show like the rewards are starting to come. For the Taurus man, I do get basically you've got established people. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. So this could be people who you kind of feel don't really like you. You feel like they're always monitoring you, observing you. Okay, I do think for you this week, it's a week to like just have your head down. You know, so you're coming up like this. The Emperor, the Hierophant, the Ten of Cups and the Two of Cups. I feel like for the Taurus man, you've got a lot going on right now. And I feel like your family might be pulling at you, you know, with it being the Christmas season, and like your wife or your girlfriend might be pulling on you a bit, and you might be a bit grumpy, you might be a bit triggered, but again, you need to keep your priorities. Okay, so because it's Christmas season, it could be like, for example, your wife or your girlfriend's like, oh, let's go to this little whatever, you know, and you're like, for fuck's sake, I've got all this work I need to do, I've got this I need to do. But again, it is Christmas season, it is family time, and it is priorities, you know, like, so. But I do think some of you Taurus men are working really hard because you want to provide a really lovely Christmas, you want to buy lots of gifts, you know. But I do think a day out as well, that's what I'm getting for the Taurus man this week. I feel like a day out will really help you. See the way the couple is going out, you've got the kids, this could be going to Santa's grotto, because that little house looks like Santa's grotto, you know. And if work has been getting on top of you, or your boss, the King of Swords just dropped on the floor. So this could be some like detached, he's single, he's divorced, he's miserable, he's salty, you know. And so it's forgetting about him and forgetting about what's happening at the job or dickheads, and like really just being with your partner, being with your wife, being with your girlfriend, your children, and enjoying the day. I feel like if you're a single Taurus man, there's kids coming. So get ready for that, Shaw. It's like, I've got a Christmas present, and you're like, ooh, a new PlayStation. It's just like, I'm pregnant, and you're like, well, fuck me. You know, I see PlayStation there as well. So yeah, I think there's a surprise pregnancy, in addition to a family as well. It's not going to be for all of you, but for some of you, definitely that just came through. So yeah, you know. The other side of the coin is some of you might panic because the King of Pentacles is coming up reversed, and so like some of you might panic, like, oh, honest to God, this fucking hair. One sec, let me just fix it because it can't be all scruffy on the camera. I don't care if it looks fine, I like it to be sleek. Honestly, a bitch just needs a professional. Oh my God. She just does whatever she wants. She's like, how can I be messy? How can I be scruffy? I look best when I do the whole shh, you know, the L'Oreal. Maybe that's what you need to do, be like, because I'm worth it, you know. Maybe we're overthinking everything. But on a serious note, me, it needs to be, me ends up. I don't care, Taurus. I've been full of flow. These readings are hard. Take it or leave it, okay? But on a serious note, I do get an amazing relationship coming in for you. I also get it'll be a very, very nice week. So I feel like it will be a week where there could be some really nice days with the family, some really nice days with your partner, just enjoying the Christmas no matter what your financial situation is. I feel like some of you Tauruses are in a really good place, but I think it's an aim place. I think you've been doing the work, you've been getting the savings, you've been making the sacrifices. So some of you are in a really good place. Some of you are struggling though. Okay? I feel like for the Taurus man, you might be giving up on a Leo, so or a woman, because I feel like, or you might be making a decision to, or maybe this person is making a decision to, because I feel like someone's just kind of like, this. I don't feel like this person is best for me. I don't feel like this person stabilises me. I don't think this person supports me. So, especially for the Taurus man, because you came up as the King of Pentacles reversed, then you've got the Queen of Wands upright, and then the Two of Wands, so either she's making a decision to leave or you're making a decision to leave. Because you've got Judgment, yeah, with the Lovers card reversed. So for the Taurus man and woman, like something might have run its course, like maybe this Leo woman isn't feeling you anymore, like it's kind of like, maybe it was like a 4-year relationship, or I feel like someone's just not feeling someone anymore, they're just not feeling the love. The other side of the coin is if all you're doing is working and you're never there, well, fucking hell. You know? So maybe that's why you need to take more time to spend with your person, because I feel like the love is running out because you're never there. Also, Taurus can be very predictable men. You can just do the same shit, the same sex positions, like, You know, you can be very sensual and very erotic, but you can also be very predictable. And I think for a Leo woman or a fire sign woman, Sagittarius or Aries, it can get very boring. So the Taurus man doesn't look in a good place this week. The Taurus woman and those who are established, it looks absolutely sensational. It's the thing of dreams, is what I would say. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Two of Cups. You know, everybody's rowing the boat. Everybody's contributing. Everybody's in a good mood. Everybody's happy. It's just those weeks where you're like, you know, I'm so happy to be alive. Like, I'm so happy to have the wife I've got, the husband I've got, the family I've got. I'm so grateful for my job. It's a very, very beautiful read for some of you. But for some of you, I think we're coming to the end of the year. And I feel like some of you have been in like an established job, or you've been in an established relationship. But I feel like it's either complacency is making people wonder whether they should carry on or really aim for something new. I'm also getting another person in the picture. So for the Taurus man, you might think a relationship is secure, but the woman might be getting bored, and there might be someone else who's giving her attention while you're off at work. And I'm not saying she's acted on it, she's coming up as the Queen of Wands upright with the Two of Wands, but part of it is, I feel like this is a woman who's got an attraction to two men. You're one of them, obviously, and then an attraction to maybe an air sign. You know? So, just because something's established doesn't mean we can't lose it. We have to consistently work to keep it. I feel like this week as well, you're being watched by the higher ups in a company, and doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Maybe these people are looking for people to promote, or maybe they're looking for people to, you know, start a branch somewhere or start a new company somewhere. And so the Eight of Pentacles is you putting your head down and shutting your fucking mouth while they, you know, just because people are watching you doesn't always mean that they're judging you for the bad. People are so paranoid. Me too, I know why, but I'm saying, like, people are so paranoid. Like, they see someone looking at them, or they see superiors monitoring them, and they start getting paranoid. Sometimes they're actually looking at you because you're really good at your job, and maybe they've got a position or opportunity that they're eyeing you up for. And not because it's for you, it's always for them, right? But because if you're a high performer with excellence, you're going to open the company, you're going to make a lot of money. It's not for you, it's for them, but it works for you too. So win-win. So yeah, some of you are kind of twitching a bit, but actually the people are, there could be good stuff here. Now for the Tauruses who are not acting right, you know you're not acting right, so we know the truth, right? We know when something's not emotionally there, we know when we're not doing the work, like, we know. You know, we know when shit's unraveling, we know when we're becoming complacent, but people just don't like to admit it. And then they play the victim when it all goes down. So for some of you, I think that is the case here. For the Taurus woman, be careful in your choices, but I do think if you're single and you've been doing the work on yourself, that is a really amazing relationship. But some of you Taurus women, you're kind of coming up as toxic. Okay, yeah, you're coming up as the Tower. You might be in a sex-only connection, so I feel like the Tower is someone who's unstable within themselves, someone who's holding old emotional wounds, they haven't done the healing, so they're bringing in the Page of Wands, they're bringing in like fuck boy, King of Pentacles reversed, unstable men, Sagittarius, Virgo, Gemini. Okay, so I feel like your reading brought a lot up, it's got a lot in it. But for those who are married and got a good job, and like, it's a really stunning week. But for those who are kind of all over the place, Tower energy, you know, Seven of Cups energy. Okay, I feel like the message here is you're kind of attracting in what you are. So this is, if you're kind of all over the place, you might be attracting that into your life. If you feel lack about yourself, you might be attracting that in. And I feel like someone is definitely supporting someone who's unstable, jobless, might have a drug addiction, alcohol addiction. So I feel like for the Taurus women and men who are making good choices, good is coming. For the Taurus men and women who are kind of deceiving themselves, and they're kind of and they're kind of making bad choices. Well, you know, the week is full of the shadow. Some of you are dealing with someone. I feel like someone is in a relationship or they're seeing someone, but this person is out there with multiple options. If you're in a relationship, it's even worse because I feel like this person is hiding a lot. You're starting to sense this person is like becoming detached, they're acting different, they're there but they're not there. They could be sensing that about you if you're up to no good. And Two of Pentacles could be someone who's juggling a couple of options. And the Five of Pentacles can be a person who's starting to sense the coldness that's taking place between two people. But I also get that something that's been established for a while, it's becoming cold, it's kind of we're together to be together, but like I'm not really feeling the love, I'm not really feeling the passion. And so you just need to ask yourself, can it be recovered? Can you just make a better effort to come together again? Or is it best to put an end to it? Because sometimes, you know, we love a person for a period of time and then it comes to its natural conclusion and we only cause ourselves pain trying to redeem the love that was there. Sometimes it wasn't love, it was lust, it was desire, but we thought it was love. Because they say it takes a good 2 to 3 years to know a person, to live with them, to be connected to them, to see, you know, to go through trials, to go through family trials, life trials, to be able to see if that person is our true counterpart. So some of you might just be finding that, yeah, the attraction was there, yeah, the love was there, yes, you share great moments, but when it comes to having children together, when it comes to getting through a true life hardship, not so much. I feel like this is for people who've been in a relationship for like between 1 to 5 years, you know, and it's hard to let go, right, because that's your person, you've shared a lot of years, a lot of memories, but sometimes it's just hitting a wall and that's what you've got to do. But it's a truly, truly beautiful week for those who are established, connected, in a relationship. For the single Taurus woman who's done the work, what I'm getting here is you're really ready. You're thinking about a husband, you're thinking about marriage, you're thinking about children, like you're really ready. You don't want to waste any more time. I remember we said the universe is supporting you, so maybe you're in your 30s, maybe you're in your mid-30s, and you're just like, yeah, I'm totally ready to like have the family, have the kids, build the business. If you've got kids and a husband, you might be building a business. If you've got a business, you might be thinking about a husband and a family. So for some of you, it's spectacular, but that's because with the Hierophant, it's either you've done the work and the results are showing, or you need to do the work and then you'll get the goodies. If you want a reading, it's in the iDot. This is going now, but it's been a nightmare. I've been fucking coughing my guts up. I've been a mess. Welcome to Gloomy Ass England, but I just want to try to get as many videos out there, so hopefully this week this shit will disappear because it's been really horrible. Like the video, comment, and this is general guidance. If you want a personal read, if you're struggling, you know where I am. There's lots of seasonal sales. You can book a face-to-face. Have a great week and I'll speak to you soon.